Fairy Godmother, Prince Charming, Magic Slipper, Cinderella, a classic story beloved by so many generations and told so many different ways. And this weekend, you can share in that special story. Children's Theater of Cincinnati is getting ready to open their latest production, Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella Youth Edition. Here to talk about the show is my buddy, producing artistic director Roderick Justice is here. Good morning, pal. How are you?
Good morning.
How's the show coming together? I've seen little bits and pieces you guys have posted on social media. It looks wonderful.
It's one word to describe it: magical.
Yeah.
Really, it's a beautiful show. It's a great way to tell the story yet again, and this story can be told so many different ways and enjoyed every single time.
And for people who, you know, a lot of people, depending on when you grew up, how old you are, generationally speaking, you either know this version of the show or you know the Disney version of the show.
Yeah.
So for people who land somewhere in the middle, what can they expect from this version?
You know, landing right in the middle, I think if you're listening to the classic Rodgers and Hammerstein music, or you're listening to that same show that was on television with Brandy and Whitney Houston.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, this is that version,
okay.
And so it can be something that you watch before you come to the show if you want to get more familiar with the music and the story. But this version is going to be an hour long, so it's great for the really young and those who have made this maybe their very first time seeing a live show. But like we say, children's theater isn't just for kids; they're for us big kids too.
Oh yeah, they always resonate with adults, whether it's because they remember that moment from when they were a kid and they saw a show for the first time, or just because the show itself and the talent of the cast that you put together. Talk about this cast a little bit.
Oh, they're dynamite.
Yeah.
I mean, when they open their mouths to sing, it's like you're listening to the original recording. They are so incredibly talented.
I love it. The staging itself, what does it look like when we look up on that stage this time and come and see Cinderella?
You know, it's got this beautiful clock motif that you're going to see throughout the show. This time is very much a theme that you're going to look at. So clocks light up, and we have this beautiful transformation moment with a pumpkin into a carriage and 4 white mice turned into horses. It's going to be a blast.
We're seeing a lot of the dance rehearsal on screen right now. And you know, there's a lot of sort of a classic approach, I would imagine, to a lot of the dancing that's going to happen in the show. Yeah?
Yes, and Tina D'Alteretti is our choreographer. She's worked very closely with our director, Chris Stewart.
I love Chris Stewart.
Yes.
I love all of these people.
To hone in just this beautiful choreography that not only just stands with the time, because we're setting it in the Gilded Age.
Okay.
So it's got this beautiful motif of ballroom that's just gorgeous, and Tina is such an amazing choreographer.
She is. Now, one of the great things about the Children's Theater of Cincinnati, not only are there public performances that you can go down and attend yourself, obviously, they bring kids in for like field trip shows. One of the things I love the most about those shows is when kids ask questions.
Yeah.
And there's always theater magic, and they want to know, can we expect some theater magic to happen on that stage?
Absolutely. There's tons of magic in this show that I'm not going to give it away. You have to come see it. But you can be a part of the magic as well, because we're doing a fund drive for Kinsey's Closet, where you can bring, it's a bling drive, so you can bring in accessories and jewelry, lightly used or new, and bring it to the public shows, and we'll have baskets that you can drop off to donate to Kinsey's Closet.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I love that. Okay, I'm not going to let you get out of here. We'll get details about this show here in just a minute. You know what I'm going to ask you about next. How are things going down the street here at the Emery? Are things happening? Is the process?
Yes, we had our groundbreaking, and demolition is underway to parts of the building that we will be modifying.
Yeah.
But for the most part, all the historic things that need to be preserved, everything's safe and ready to go. We're very excited, and it's chugging along.
You're just full to bursting about so many things going on with the Children's Theater of Cincinnati. I love it. Okay, give me all the details. When do we open? How long do we run? All that kind of good stuff here.
We open tomorrow. We run through the whole weekend, and then next weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Go check out Cinderella with the Children's Theater of Cincinnati. See them in the Taft while you can. They're all going to have the rest of this season and next season, and then new magic is happening in a new place. It's always great to see you, buddy.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in.
Hey there, thanks so much for visiting the Local 12 YouTube channel. Click the links, hit subscribe to get notified anytime we post content to this channel.